Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Amber, and you are on the channel of the Bell's Life. I am mother. The kiddos are asleep. It is, I don't have the time, but it is Thursday night. Lord have mercy. It is Thursday night, and I wanted to show y'all my coloring books. So, let me go over the little housekeeping situation thing before we get into my coloring books. Let me just kind of talk to y'all for a little bit. So, again, please, 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 if you all do not mind, you could do it right now or you could do it at the end of the video. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please make sure that you are following the channel, okay? Like I said in the last video, it's been a while since I've been on here, so I am giving myself grace and I want to come back. And yeah. So again, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you're following, and also make sure that you are looking down in the description because I do have some information down there. Also, other links to click as well. I am on TikTok, I am on Facebook, and I am on Instagram, and I am on here. So like I said, I will greatly appreciate if you all would subscribe to the channel, tell your friends. Please make sure that you're watching the videos all the way through because again, I am going to be honest and I'm not going to sugarcoat. YouTube for me would be another source of income for me. It would help me and my family because like I said, I need all the money that I can get, okay? I'm trying to keep my boys active and that requires moolah, okay? So again, please make sure that you all are supporting us on this channel. Like I said, I greatly appreciate it. And yes, so again, when I come back, I am going to show you what it is or one of the things that I do for my mental health. So see you in a bit. Okay, so like I said, if you all do not know, I am 38 years old. I am a mother of 4. 2 are in Chicago, and I have 2 here with me in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Yes, you heard it right. I have moved to Georgia, and I'll tell you at the end of the video a couple of the reasons why I moved to Georgia. But let me go ahead and let y'all see what it is that I do, or one of the things that I do for my mental health, because I, sorry, I do suffer from severe depression. I also suffer from severe anxiety. I have PTSD and I have endometriosis. And like I said, I have all boys. So you can just imagine the stress that I'm constantly under. I have one of my kids, he is autistic. He also suffers from mental health issues as well. So I like to keep it real calm around these parts, okay? Real calm. But yes, so back when we were in Chicago and I was staying in the room, and being in that room for that long with 2 kids and working, and that was all that I was doing, and literally trying to save up for this apartment, the stress was high. So I needed something to help me with my stress. And I used to color back in my younger days, and by the time that I got to be a full-grown adult and I had kids and I was working and I was this and I was that, I didn't have time to do it. Um, I do make coloring a priority now, so I definitely color. Okay, so like I said, that time that I was in the room, I have accumulated 3 books and I have colored many pages, and I'm going to go through each book. I'm not going to do the I'm not going to go through each individual page, but I am going to show you the books that I got, and I'll let you know where I got them from and how much they were, and I'll even show you my markers and the markers that I really want as far as helping me color, because the markers that I only have so many colors to choose from, and that's beginning to be boring. So I want more colors. So let me clean up my little area right here. I'm still gonna be facing this way, but I just want to make sure all my stuff is here. So I'll be right back. Okay. So the first book that I have, and each one of these books, I got them from Walmart. The most that I paid for one book was like $6.97. So $6.97 and $5.97. That's the most I paid for a book. But here is the very first one I got. I got the Words of Wonder, and it is made by Timeless Creations. Okay. It has 64 perforated pages, premium color, printed on one side. Okay. It's the Timeless Creations, and it was made by Rose Art. Okay. It shows you on here on each book what are the next books that they do have. Like I said, I have Words of Wonder, and it's just like words with a lot of stuff around it. Like I said, I'm not going to show you the whole book, but this one says, stay humble. You go with your heart. And like I said, it's literally just words. I know I probably could have turned this around. And like I said, if you're getting into coloring, I think starting off at Walmart is the best route. These pages do not bleed through, and I'm using markers. Okay, so like I said, if you want to start off with trying to incorporate something into your mental health, and you don't want to spend like a whole lot of money on it, start off at Walmart. Like I said, these books range from $5.97 to $6.97. Can't beat it for 64 pages. So I have the Words of Wonder. I like this one. And then the second time I went to Walmart, I got 2 at one time. So I got the Sweet and Savory. So this has food in it. This also has 64 pages. All of these books, let me make sure, yeah. All of the books have 64 pages in them. And like I said, it's literally food. And like I said, this one says bon appetit. No, this said let's taco bonnet. This is a pineapple. It says welcome. Some cupcakes, wine and cheese, candy, cookies, fruit, some grapes and cheese. This looks like at a wine vineyard, and ice cream. More ice cream. Behind this pears. And then this one has, so you see how this one has the burger and the shake. This one has the French fries shake macaroons. So it's the kind of like the same thing. So I got this one, and like I said, the only ones that I do not have yet are the Feathered Friends and the Nature's Escape. So these two I don't have, but this is the sweet and savory. And then I have this one. This one is the Fabulous Florals. And I literally got this book because it had a sunflower in it. I didn't care about any other page. It was the sunflower. And I think I started it. I don't think I finished it because I just didn't finish it. But, and some of the pages come like this. So this flower pot. More flowers. See, I like that. I haven't colored in this book in a couple of days, and I think I haven't because there are some markers that I really want, and like I said, I'm tired of coloring with the same colors. More flowers. Those. This looks like roses. I like that. More flowers. More flowers. More flowers. That looks like a sunflower. So like I said, it's just and these are sunflowers. It's literally a book full of flowers in here. So like I said, I have a total of 3 books. I have 3 books. So again, the Words of Wonder, and then the Sweet and Savory, and the Fabulous Florals. I will put the names of the books that I have down below in the description of this video. So that's what I have. And then I'm going to show you the ones that I have colored so far. I think it may be like 1 or 2 that I didn't finish, but I am going to finish them. So I'm just going to show you the ones that I did finish. So this is the Live, Love, Laugh. So very, very cute. Now, when I first started using my coloring sheets, I was using coloring pencils. And then because I pressed down hard on my fingers, I switched over to markers, and I like markers better. Now, I will still use my pencils. I still use them, but I like the markers because it makes the pictures pop out just a little bit more. Okay, and then let's have Sweet. And normally when I'm doing these color sheets, I got my headphones on and I got some music, and I'm just tuning in to coloring and just trying to focus. I have Ice Cream and Donuts. I really like this one. And then I have this one. I have Don't Worry. worry. It said, don't worry, be happy. And then I have the believe in yourself. I have love you to the moon and back. I think this was like my first actual sheet that I colored. And I did this one in colored pencil. I have the love yourself. And then this is the one that I gotta finish. It is the sunflowers. So I have 3 different color ones, but I have this one I gotta finish. And then I have this one I have to finish. So family is forever. This one is mainly purple. So that is what I have as far as coloring sheets and books. And I just got me a little cheap a little cheap clipboard from Walmart when I had got these coloring sheets. I think it was like, I think I had got like a little 2-pack. I think it was like $2.44, something like that. Not expensive. So as far as the markers, I have been using, hold on one second. Okay, so I finally separated them, but I have the Crayola Super Tips markers. Like I said, I only got so many, literally only have that many colors. I want to get the pack of markers that have like 168 or something, you know, like the real big pack, and it's dual tips, so it got, you know, 2 different sides. Like I said, I got these from the Dollar Tree. Just, you know, to start me off. Got these from the Dollar Tree. And like I said, this is what I've been using so far to color. But like I said, I'm wanting to explore with using more colors. So like I said, this is what I have for right now, and these are the Crayola Super Tips. Like I said, you can start off, go to Dollar Tree, get you some markers, or you can even go to Walmart and get you some markers when you get your coloring book. Okay. So I have that, and then I have some mild liners. Miss Bismont Planner had sent me something back when I was in the room, and she sent these to go with what she had sent me. So I just put this in there just in case, you know, I don't know, I may want to use this, or I may even want to start doing my own little autograph on the back of my sheets. I have those. As you all know, before I lost everything, I had all of the markers. Yeah, I had all the markers, but like I said, it's just one of those things where I had to start over, and I had to start over more than once, and honestly, that's okay. I feel like as long as I did not give up, then I'm okay. It's okay to start over, as long as you just don't give up. And I definitely have moments where I wanted to give up. But like I said, because my kids are dependent on me, and if I don't know nothing else, I know they love me. So I got to keep going, okay? And then I have these coloring pencils. Now, I have 2 different types of coloring pencils. I got these ones, the swirls. I got the swirls from Walmart. I erasable color pencils. I got those from Walmart. And then, hold on. Oh yeah. And then I have the Craze Art. I have the Craze Art. I got these from the Dollar Tree, I think. I don't know. Like I said, it's between the Dollar Tree and Walmart where I have been getting my coloring stuff. And like I said, all of them have erasers on them except for the swirls ones. So I have that. And like I said, I just carry my stuff in this little toiletry bag. And like I said, if I get in that mode of I need to woosah, I need a moment, I just grab my bag, get my clipboard, and I just start coloring. So yes, y'all, like I said, I just wanted to show y'all that and let y'all know that that is something that I do, and you're never too old to color. You're never too old to color, okay? What else did I want to say? Oh, why did I decide to move to Georgia? There are a couple of factors, okay? One, I'm 6 hours away from my dad. I am 4 hours away from my mother. I want to be closer to them. They're getting older, and I'm in that space where I need to be closer to my folks or closer to my parents. So like I said, 6 hours from my dad, 4 hours from my mom, and then like I said, if it gets to that point one day where I want to go see my dad, it's not going to be nothing for me to hop on the bus or get on the train or whatever I need to do. So that was one of the reasons why I moved to Georgia. And another reason, it is not expensive here. The amount of money and the amount of stress of trying to upkeep in Chicago is crazy. The cost of living is higher in Chicago, and by me being a single mother, I need something that's gonna work for me. So like I said, it's cheaper here. Again, I'm a Southern Belle through and through. So like I said, I'm used to how it works out here. And then like I said, the scenery. I just needed seclusion. Getting back to my Southern roots. Now, do I miss Chicago? Yes. Just like every place has its bad parts. Every place has its beautiful parts. I have seen some gorgeous parts in Georgia. I have. And I want to say maybe like 20 minutes from, maybe. And I think that's with traffic. I am not that far from Atlanta. I did not want to be in Atlanta because that's where the most mess happens. So I picked the outer parts of Atlanta. And like I said, I picked Stone Mountain, and it lives up to it now. When they say Stone Mountain, it's literally trees. There is nothing happening out here. The only way something happening is if you're going to look for that stuff to happen. Like I said, I'm always I am always. I just stay to myself. I just mind my business. I look straight forward. I go to work, come home, cook, clean, color, talk to y'all and just try to be cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically why I picked Georgia. Like I said, me living in Arizona, I wished I would have done more research. I thought I could get hip to it being 115 degrees every day. I could not do it. Prostitution is really bad. At any point in time, you can walk outside your door and you can go down the street. And I remember one time I seen a lady walking down the street. She had on a whole bikini. Child, please. They got parts where it's literally girls standing, waving people down. And I was just like, the scenery, I loved it. The heat, I did not love. The prostitution, that was not my ministry. So, like I said, Phoenix is a beautiful place. Beautiful. Chicago, beautiful place. Georgia, it's a beautiful place, and this is where I belong. So, y'all definitely will not be getting any more of, let's see what state she moved to today. This is it. This is it. As they say, I found my people. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this video and that little, why did I pick Georgia? And now that you know, we cool. We cool. So yeah, but like I said, it's getting late. I ain't got no watch on. It's getting late. And I want to make sure I have this video up for y'all to watch. And again, please, 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 please make sure that y'all are thumbsing up the video. Make sure that you are commenting down below. I want to start this where on my videos, just let me know that you watched the video. Make sure you watch it all the way through. I'm going to work on not being long and drawn out. So please make sure y'all watch the videos all the way through. And make sure y'all are dropping your sunflowers down below. Okay? So please do that. Please read the description in my videos. If you have any time and extra time, go back and watch all my old videos. Put them on while you're cleaning up or doing hair, whatever floats your boat. Let them play and let's get me back in this algorithm. Because again, who don't want another source of income? Like I said, some people they gonna fake the front and lie and be like, yeah, I'm not doing this for money. Now I'm a single mom and. Yeah, if these other women can get on here with 20 kids and make money, surely I can get on here with my 2 little kids and a little boring life. And I can give me a couple of dollars as well, okay? So, clock that. So, again, thank y'all for watching. And as always, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.